Are you ready to be inspired, amazed, and maybe even shed a tear or two? Welcome to today's episode of the world's most unexpected wins. These are the jaw-dropping moments in real life that prove miracles really do happen. If you think you've seen it all, think again, because what we're about to dive into will leave you speechless. First up, let's talk about a lottery win that's, well, out of this world, literally. Meet Chandi Buffington, a researcher at a Chicago Museum of Science. She always joked she'd win the lottery when pigs fly. When her son gave her a toy pig with wings, she bought a ticket out of sheer humor. And guess what? Days later, she scratched her way to winning $1 million. Never underestimate the power of optimism, or toy pigs with wings. Next, let's meet Mark Tucker, a janitor with big dreams. Mark had been teaching himself guitar for years during his night shifts. Without formal training, all he had was determination and hours of practice. One day, a talent scout overheard him strumming in an empty auditorium. Fast forward 2 years later, Mark not only landed a recording contract, but performed on a worldwide tour as a lead guitarist for a major band. From washing floors to rocking stadiums, what a win. And have you heard of Alyssa Griffin from Massachusetts? Diagnosed with a rare medical condition that limited her mobility, Alyssa always dreamed of running a marathon. Doctors advised her it was impossible. However, years later, a medical breakthrough gave her hope. With excruciating dedication and support from her family, Alyssa crossed the finish line of the Boston Marathon. Her story became a symbol of resilience, proving that no dream is too far out of reach. From health battles to life-changing coincidences, this next story is even more astonishing. Meet Daniel Peterson, a nature photographer. He accidentally dropped his phone while hiking. Devastated, he lost all hope of recovering it. But 2 years later, he received a surprising package in the mail. It was his phone, functioning perfectly. Alongside the phone was a letter from a park ranger who stumbled upon it between rocks while chasing a fox. Not only were all of Daniel's photos saved, but his most cherished moments were preserved. A modern technological miracle, if there ever was one, right? Now let's talk kindness and unexpected wins. Meet Teresa, a waitress from Birmingham. She's well loved by her local customers for her cheerful attitude and stellar service. One regular patron decided to rally his friends to give back. Together, they raised $12,000 to help Teresa pay off her student loans. Her tearful gratitude and the kindness she had unknowingly inspired became the internet's heartwarming highlight that week. If you've ever doubted the impact of being kind, let Teresa's story serve as proof that kindness sparks change. Speaking of life-changing moments, let's dive into our next story. Annabelle Rodriguez. Annabelle has been fostering dogs for years and wanted to adopt her latest rescue, Max, a blind senior Labrador. However, her landlord forbade pets. Miraculously, Annabelle won a local essay competition about second chances. The prize: a year's rent in a pet-friendly apartment complex. She and Max moved into their new home the following month. What are the odds? And let's end today's episode on a jaw-dropping note. A schoolteacher named Mr. Bennett, who taught in Atlanta for over 30 years, decided to retire. On his final day, a former student approached him anonymously with a check for $150,000 as a thanks for turning his life around decades earlier. This gift allowed Mr. Bennett, who had been struggling financially, to finally pursue his lifelong dream of traveling the world. proof that the seeds we plant in others can bloom in the most unexpected ways. So what do these stories teach us? Sometimes the universe has a way of rewarding perseverance, kindness, and optimism, often in ways no one expects. Whether it's overcoming impossible odds, finding fortune in kindness, or experiencing an otherworldly coincidence, these real-life wins remind us life is as surprising as it is beautiful. Now it's your turn. What's the biggest win you've ever had? I want to hear all about your inspiring stories, so comment below and let's celebrate the unexpected wins that make life magical.